So this is the world border. Now on most servers, it's located 30 million blocks away from spawn, which is way more than you'll ever need, even for servers with hundreds of players. But on the DonutSMP, the largest server in all of Minecraft, easily reaching tens of thousands of players, this border is only 225,000 blocks away from spawn, leaving about 450,000 blocks of total life around the overworld. Even smaller than Nether and End, as they're all merged and it's all one region. But this will all change very soon, as Dr. Donut himself is going to finally expand the world border, allowing everyone to obtain rare and previously expensive items. Except there's one thing that some people aren't accounting for. It's that your investments, most of them, are going to crash. So in this video, I will be going over a few things that you can do to protect yourself and also maybe even make some money off of this dip. So the first thing I would recommend doing is not building a super OP base. As you can see here, I've worked for weeks and weeks on this house, only to realize the border is going to expand and it's going to be useless. So if you have something like this, wait until the border expands to build it. And then again, obviously, that's the same with stashes. So 1, just wait till the border expands to do it. And 2, try not to work on any other projects before the border expands. But if you've already built a base like me and my teammates, this is not our base by the way, then a good thing that you can do is actually sell it on a Discord server. I should link a couple of these down in the description if I get around to it, but yeah. This is a good thing to do because another player might want to buy it thinking that it's a good deal, except they don't know that the world border is expanding, so you basically just made some free money. Just make sure that you don't get scammed. Now another thing that you can actually do is buy up a ton of spawners. Obviously you can AFK shards, but the best method in my opinion is to go into people's streams and buy them from different streamers, as you have a much higher chance of not getting scammed. And 99% of the time, this will happen. Yeah, so sort of similar to the base thing, tons of items like netherite will tank, because it's fairly easy to get if the nether isn't completely mined out like this. Like, what is this? You're not finding any netherite here, even if you mine for hours upon hours. But the same is with other items like sponges, gilded, and tons of other things that will be easy to get as long as the structures aren't looted. I know sponges aren't that expensive, it's just like, if you go to Ocean Monument, most of them are looted, so yeah. You'll probably find an Ocean Monument if you go into an ocean, so it'll be like fairly easy to get them. But anyways, continuing along with investments, some items that you can keep would be like hard items to get. So for example, beacons. Now beacons are pretty easy to get in normal Minecraft, but like, you just have to kill a bunch of wither skeletons. But because DonutSMP's spawn rates are so bad, it's like kind of hard to get them to spawn. So yeah. Another one is piglin heads. Everyone knows these are unreasonably hard to get. You literally need to explode a charged creeper and then have it kill a piglin, and you can only get 1 per charged creeper, so it's like a really good one to hold on to that'll stay valuable. Like, these are obviously really expensive, and they're also the hardest mob head to get in the game. And then some items that are good to invest in are items that will stay unchanged, like god apples, elytra. Well, they won't go completely unchanged, but they will probably mellow out to quite the same way as they are currently, which is like, yeah, it's just pretty easy. And god apples are fairly cheap, so you can stack up on a ton of them and you'll just keep them until everything mellows back out. But this is sort of speculation because who knows, maybe they will completely tank because there's gonna be so many in circulation. So some, like these items, they might be completely cooked because they're slightly hard to get, but there is a lot of them. But who knows, because people with elytras already might literally just fly through the end and collect all of them, every single end city. But the end is really big, so hopefully that won't happen, and because it's like pretty difficult. But now, how can you sell these items? Currently, it's slightly difficult. As of the time of recording, which is about February 18th, I have found that, like, the best way to sell is from orders. Orders was amazing because you can sell items for their current prices of when the order was listed. Like, I sold a netherite piece for like almost 1 mil more than it's actually worth on auction right now, just because I sold it to an order that was created like a couple days ago. Because most people that make orders don't check the auction prices every day and like make new ones. They just check the current order, and then they just make their order and leave it. So that's a great way to sell, which is like, that's like a great way to make money, because you can literally buy them on auction and then sell them to orders. My friend made like multiple million from that, so great method. The next one that you could invest in still is Deep Slate Emerald Ore. As I had said before, items that will stay rare because they're already hard to get are easy, like great investment items. So like this stuff, you have to dig under a mountain at Deep Slate and hope that you get one. They only spawn from 1 to 2 veins, so it's like a great item that you can stockpile and it'll stay valuable. I don't know the exact price. I can probably put it up on screen here, but yeah. And then here's the last one. It's this stupid grass. Like, why is it so expensive? Like, why? But yeah, anyways, like, as I was saying, this is another item that it's like you can only get it from village chests, like certain village chests. I think it's like savannas and spruce taiga villages, and those get looted pretty fast, and they're also like 400k on auction right now, so it's a great way or a great item that you can invest in. So here's another one that I would recommend keeping, maybe. So yeah, that's it. It's sort of like, it sort of makes sense with this, as in most games you need to keep like planning ahead before you do anything, because when the border expands in this, for example, your investments may crash. But by watching this video, you'll hopefully have learned enough stuff to know how to keep your money. 250 likes and I'll go to the world border.